Hello everybody, my name is Russ of Toasty and welcome back to Satisfactory, where today we're going to be doing something quite interesting. We're going to build a giant box. Just a big ol' massive box. Now, there are a couple of nuances to this, because for one, we have to cover over this entire area so that you're not seeing out at all. I'm not going to hugely worry about those things right now, like they can just exist, because we're going to get rid of them soon eventually anyway, so they're not a huge deal. But we do need to figure out how to get these guys up there without looking weird, you know? And we also need to figure out how to fit everything, like over here, we need to fit this little bit with the trains, and we need to fit that down there, which is really funny because anytime I go down here, I begin dying quite quickly. And we need to contain that, and also have the ability to kind of let this come in. I'm not sure how to do that right now, actually. A few things to start. This platform, this square is 31 by 31 foundations across, centered on exactly this foundation, this point right here. This is exactly the middle of the foundation. Well, the base foundation, excluding those little offshoots right there. So we have to take that into account, the size of the box that we need. We also need a box that is at least 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 12 things tall, walls tall, right? I would like to be around the middle of the space elevator. I might also just move the space elevator again. I keep doing that, but like, it keeps getting in the way. So this foundation right here with the trains on it, I believe is two foundations from this, which is another 2 foundations from the standard 31 by 31 square. So this is 4 foundations out to the side, and then on the other side, we have this, which is that turnoff there is roughly 8 to 10 foundations away from center, or from the edge. So we have currently 10, 31, 4, which is a lot, 46 or 45, I think. But then we want something that is a multiple of 3 plus 4, because of the way I plan on designing the walls. Preferably, actually, a multiple of 6 plus 4, or not. No, it has to be a multiple of 3, but not a multiple of 6. It has to have an odd number of three long walls, right? Each wall is going to, at base, look like this, right? 3 walls across, and then each corner is going to look like this. 2 foundations on one side and then 2 on the other. Of course, a square has 4 corners, so each side has 2 corners, 2 corner pieces, which means that we have whatever multiple of 3 that isn't equal to 6, plus 4, because there's 2 on each side. So to include the 45 or 46 or whatever it was, multiple of 3, not 6, plus 4, I think the best thing to do would be 45 plus 4, I guess, which is 49 foundations across. To get 45 of them, that means that each side needs 15 3 long wall foundation things, half of which are going to be of one design, and the other half of which, minus 1, are going to be the other design. So for 15, let's say 8 of them are of one design, and then 7 of them are a different design, because I want to be kind of, like, back and forth, which sounds very strange, and I can promise you it's going to make me want to cry. Okay, so first, let's go ahead and find, I guess, 24 to each side, and we can see where we need to start building in the middle. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 23, 24. Jesus! This is... Okay, I think I did my math wrong. Hold on. No way, right? Hold on. Let me make sure. This was supposed to be 31 by 31 means... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... It's not 31. This is... Wait, did I do something wrong? Did I take the positions wrong? Let me count this. Oh, right! The middle of it was over here. And I moved it over. Okay, so this is not the middle then, but that's fine. That's not a huge deal. This doesn't have to be the middle. I was wrong about that. We need to do 9 from each side, I guess. Right? 9 foundations from every side in the middle Of course, this way is the middle. Like, this is the middle of the large foundation. Whereas that way, I'm not sure what the middle is, so I have to figure that out. So there you go. That gives us the middle of each wall that we have to build. Right at the end of that stick. Or those sticks, I guess. So I guess now we just have to make the actual walls, right? First thing, we should go design the blueprints. I think they're going to be just 4 pieces tall for the walls. We do also have to think about the ceiling and the floor, the bottom of it. I think for the top or the bottom, I'm gonna have a 1 wall difference, so I can do some stuff with like the roofs, with rafters, or with the floor, with stuff like that. So there are 2 different wall designs like I'm kind of thinking of here. Obviously, they both start like this, and then like that. Could technically go higher, like a lot higher, but that might get slightly strange. Okay, so the main one that I want to do is going to have either a coated concrete foundation or just a regular concrete foundation, depending which one I like more. That, right? Now, if I change that to coated concrete, is that better? Yes, it is, which is sad because that takes plastic. Okay, I'm also going to put in... Do I want frames or pillars? I don't want too many of the frames, but I could do something like that. So this will be 1 wall, and then there's another wall that's going to be 3, and then this wall again. I'm not sure how exactly I want to do these walls on the back, because I don't want them to just be this, right? Oh, that looks way... That is so much cooler than I thought it would look. Hold on. Huh. That is really interesting. But then if I go look at the other side, it's like that would have to be way taller and kind of spread out to look any good. I could, actually. Let me try something else. So instead of having it exactly here, I could move it in just a little bit. Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's really good. I like that a lot. So this is good, I think. And then on the other side, I might do what I noticed with this one, being kind of like unusually good, like backwards. I might see about doing that. So this is, I guess, wall piece number 1, right? Well, actually, hold on. I don't want to save that yet, right? Because I still don't know if I want to keep these walls. In fact, I think I don't want to keep these walls. But do I switch them to... I think I switch them to a steel wall. Or do I? What if I switch them to a concrete wall? What does that do? I don't like that very much. I'm going to switch it to a steel wall. Actually, hold on. What if I switch it to a concrete wall and then color it darker? Oh, I like that. Okay, so concrete wall, but a darker color. Interesting. I don't think I want to change this to a different color, because that might be even more weird. But now, how does that look? Worse. Okay, leave it at that one. Awesome. So this is the wall piece number 1 then, and I very much like that design. And now, I can actually just move these things back a little bit, right there. Yeah. And that can be box wall 2. So that's the walls done, I guess, right? And we can go ahead and real quick put those up. And then, once we have a look on that, we can see how we want to do the rest of it. We need to put box wall 2 in the middle, kind of right there, like on the edge. And then box wall 1 goes off to the side, but the interesting thing about box wall 1 is I can't do that because it isn't even. They aren't even front to back, so it doesn't work. I have to place it myself, which is a little bit aggravating. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of zoop these out until we have our full square where the walls are gonna go, and then we can start doing up and down once I get more concrete. So there's our perimeter, which is really interesting because it looks like we're a lot farther out than I expected to be. That's fine though. I asked for a square, I'm getting a square. Okay, now here, we need to put down the box wall 1, right? And I guess I just need to keep doing the same thing. I'll start with the wall 2s, because the wall 2s require me to be on one side, and then the wall 1s require me to be on the other side. And the wall 2s are easier anyway, And then here we have switch, and then an issue, because I think I counted something wrong. This definitely needs to be the middle bit, because I want there to be one more of these than of these. So there should be 8 of these. Hold on. Am I stupid? Oh, hold on. Okay, I just have a different middle one than I needed for some reason. See, now this is strange, because if I want more of these than those, then why do those have to be in the middle? Oh, I am stupid. I'll try to show a diagram on screen of what it is supposed to look like. Okay, so I need to start over. It does need to be this one in the middle, not this flat one. Crisis averted. I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Something like that. And then we can do the box wall 2s. And then we'd have our corner, our 2 and then 2 corner, and then another box wall 2 right here. Yeah. So we can see kind of how it's gonna look when it's done. Of course, it's gonna be far more vertical, but you can see kind of the design I'm going for, right? Where you've got these kind of like corrugations in the wall to kind of add stability and strength in this big old box underground. All right, so there is our complete, that our wall is done, and now I just have to look at maybe the corners. I want it to be most similar to that guy, wall number 1, who sticks out more, but I think I want it to stick out even more, right? Awesome, so now we can put that in here. So now we just go put those in the corners, and now we have our complete little wall thing. Yeah. So now we go ahead and build downward, I guess, starting from the middle, and we can determine what to do with the bottom and the top. Well, we'll start going down, like so. I think it needed to be, that's 2, which most definitely is not far enough. So we do another one, and that is our down from the middle, right? And we do that on all sides, and we determine what to do with the corners, I guess. Or the edges, if you will. The weird thing is we have to do it with both box wall 1 and box wall 2, like 2 different bottom edge things, because the bottom edge leading right there is going to look different from the bottom edge leading from there. So, it's going to be weird. So for instance, if we go ahead and load box wall 1, right? We need to transition from this to, like, this way, right? Somehow. So I don't know how exactly we're going to do that. So I have to figure out how to turn this into a floor. I do know that this is going to have to extend, right? Like this way. And I think for the corners, I still want to do something like that, so that for the bottom, I can do 3x3s and it'll be easy enough. I'm just going to focus on the edges for now, and then we'll work on the rest of it later. Okay, for the edge thing, we need this transition thing, and then the bottom. Oh, I could also, it would probably be easier to start it from up here, so that I don't have to worry so much about it not working very well. So if I do that, and then I do that, perfect. And then I can do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and from the inside, that'll be pretty good, I think. But now we also need to build a floor. There needs to be a bottom, like right here, that lines up with this, and I could do something with like one of these, or the frame foundations, I think. The frame ramps. Frame ramp, right there, and right there. And then beneath that, I guess, would be whatever foundation we decide to use. I could do flat roof. There's different types of roofs. There's a metal roof, but tar roof would fit better with currently what we're doing. So this is our floor? That's not too bad, actually. I like that. Okay. And now we can do box wall 2 kind of the same way, except we have to just completely do it over again, because box wall 2 looks completely different. And now we make the floor. This one's strange too. Okay, I need one foundation to transfer. I don't know. How do I do this? I think a floor would be easier with this one, since these are kind of at the same level. So I could do that. And then this needs to be like slightly above there. I guess. And then this goes down like that. And that runs in the wall just fine. And then our floor needs to be at this level. So I could do that. Do I still do this? Sure. And then we have our roof floor, I guess. And that's kind of what we want to do, I think. So I can get rid of this top bit. Alright. I guess we can get rid of this and this too. Awesome. Okay. Did I forget to save the edge one or something? I think I did. Whoops. I'm just gonna do this again real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, there you go. I did have to make a couple of tweaks to this one as well, just to make things fit right. Except the interesting thing is I still don't know if this is gonna work. And I just have to, like, hope, I guess. Over here, I don't know how low I can go, especially without dying. So this might be somewhat difficult. Okay, I can't just, like, do that, because it doesn't work. So I have to build down by a certain number of foundations. Just, like, kind of hope that's correct, which it seems to be. Okay, alright then. Can I, out of curiosity, please? Seriously, I can't? Are you joking? I'm gonna try bringing this guy down, and then if I bring this down by the same amount, now can I put down this guy? Yes, I can, and it doesn't work. I might have to make some slight sacrifices with this guy, so I can, like, move up his floor things, because his floor things are too low right now. I'm gonna go see if I can fix that. It's gonna be slightly different, but I think that's fine. Perfectly good trade for it works now, you know? I feel like that would be just fine to do. Okay, get rid of this one. Little annoying that I decided I should build all the way at the bottom of existence. And I guess I can move this across this way, so I can put down these guys, except this guy goes over here, like that. And then this guy, and it fits. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I need to do a couple of things. First, I need to put, like, power strips on the outside of these walls so that I can continue to use the hover pack. There you go. So that should be good enough. Yeah, I'll go ahead and build that perimeter thing that I was talking about. So here's our little perimeter, which we've had to put in. So now I guess I just have to go around putting these things down. I will be right back once I'm finished with that. So yeah, just and there's the last one, all the way around. But now I have to figure out how to make the lower corner. I guess I should load the corner. How do I make the bottom of this? So this is going to be the top part, and this is going to be the part where it does something, I think. That works. Now what do I do with this guy? I could do this, or this, or this, or this, or this. I'll just do that. And then also do that, so it's like... Whoa, that works! Whoa! Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with this guy. I think I want to leave this guy be and just kind of do this, move outward. Yep. Cool. Okay. So this is our bottom corner then, right? Yeah. So now I should be able to go put that in. Don't fall. All the corners. Yes, baby. Let's go. So now we can just kind of push the whole wall down, right? And then we can look at doing the bottom part. Why is this one a meter further forward than the other one is? What the heck? Hold on. No, that's all of them. Did I change something? What is happening? I'm very concerned and a little bit annoyed. Let me resave that and see if that fixes anything. Well, now it's backwards the other way. What the heck? Did I change it halfway through or something? It works just fine there, but then if I put it here, it's a meter too far forward. Okay, I'm just gonna do these and see if I can make it work, and I'll be back when I'm done. How about that? Took a little bit of doing, but there it goes. Looking purely like right here, that's really nice, really interesting. I did struggle a little bit with these guys. These were fine and the corners were fine, but this guy, for some reason, just decided he didn't like me. Now, as you can probably tell, we're only halfway done with this box, and it's already been 20 minutes, so I don't think there's a way that I can cut this down anymore, which means that I'm just gonna have to break it into 2 episodes. I don't normally like doing that, especially since I already recorded the whole thing, but apparently I did a lot more recording than I was aware. So I'm very sorry, but this is gonna be where I cut it today, and just gonna have to pick it back up next week. If you enjoyed this part of an episode, which I sincerely hope you did, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you next time when we actually get to finish the box.